What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So yesterday I uploaded my first rank 5 Sasquatch gameplay video, and I'm going to be fully honest with you, those were some very easy, simple, basic fights. So I just wanted to show what Sasquatch actually can do, and that he's actually viable for long fights and hard fights. So this is the Gauntlet, Grandmaster's Gauntlet, Dr. Doom. It's the first fight in here. He has bubble shields, so every time he hits your block, you're going to lose block proficiency, and at 10, he becomes unblockable. So what you do with Sasquatch in this fight, you have to be very careful with managing everything. This took me about either 20 to 30 tries to get because it was just very difficult. So what you have to do is you basically have to know how to dex his special 2 perfectly. If you can't do that, then the fight is going to be extremely difficult, and you're just going to have to get really lucky. So what I do is the standard combo where you do 5 hits and then you enter Wrath of Tanarak, and right there you see I throw my special 1 into his block when I'm in Wrath so that I can stun him and then just do a bunch of double mediums to build up my rupture stacks. So right now he's at 11, and we're going to just keep evading the special 1. But what you don't want to do is evade the special 1 when you're not in Wrath of Tanarak. When you're in Wrath, you can do it, it's fine, because then even if you get the shock, you'll be just doing so much damage, and if you stun through the block, then you're absolutely fine. But in the normal phase, you don't want to do it, because if you get the shock on you when he's in aura, then he has a good chance of doing a heavy attack and then just punishing you, so it's not a fun time. So basically what you want to do is push him up to special 2 every time, get that evasion down, and you're fine. So right here, he's blocking. I see I'm going to throw special 1 into block, get the stun, and I'm going to go for 3 medium attacks right here, or 3 sets of 2 medium attacks. And I paused the fight because I was in the middle of class when I got asked a question. So this might take a little bit of a break, but we'll be back into it soon enough. So you can see I still have my Wrath active. He has 19 ruptures. And here we go. So I'm not going to try and block. That's what you also have to remember. You have bubble shield, so you really want to just intercept for most of this fight. So I accidentally blocked there too. And the good thing is that if you're using Sasquatch, he has such a large health pool that the block damage is so much less on any other champion. I think Sasquatch has the largest health pool in the game. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but I know he has a big one. So he actually works very well for like big block proficiency fights. Even though he doesn't have the highest block proficiency, it really does feel like it just because his health pool is so big. So anyway, we're at 21 stacks of rage. This Doom is down to 82%, which may not seem like a lot, but you also have to remember that we have not thrown a single special 2, which is where all the damage on Sasquatch comes from. This is all just the build-up. So 21% so far off just build-up is pretty good in my books, and we're just going to be fine throwing special 1s, and I did get clipped there, so I have to be very careful and back off. And when you see this, when he's in his aura, you can actually throw your special 1 into his block, and it will refresh. As long as the special 1 makes contact with him, whether it be for block or just actually hitting him, it's going to refresh all your ruptures, so that's something that you can utilize very well. So if all your ruptures are about to fall off, or if you get the stun on you at the same time, you can see right here, I actually got lucky. I usually wait for the aura to end and then I throw my special 1, but sometimes I got in a pinch during these attempts and I would throw the special 1. I'd create some distance because Doom does have resist if you throw a special into him while he has aura active, and then he can just punish you. So you want to build space between you and Doom, then throw your special 1 so that even if he resists it, you have enough room to back off and that he won't clip you. So right here, we're just going to evade another special 2. He's down to 60% now, basically. 29 ruptures up. We're going to wait for him to get a few more on because this Doom has very, very high crit resistance, so we're going to have to rely on big non-critical hits off Sasquatch special 2 to finish this fight. And right there, you see I barely got it in, but I threw my special 1 into his block while he had aura active. Right there, I got hit by a medium, so we're down to 18%. So I have to play very, very perfectly here. Got to intercept everything, no more block damage. So right here, we're just going to go for special 1, and this is just the really annoying thing. One thing that was killing me a lot was I was doing double medium, pushing Doom to special 2. I would do a dash back, and then before I could launch another dash back, he threw his special 2, and I died. So what you have to do is be very careful of those double mediums, or just throw your special 1 into special 2. It's much easier to evade, but you can risk the double medium when you're pushing to special 2. Just be mindful that it probably will kill you if you just back off immediately. I like to block and then just be able to retaliate easier. So before this ends, he's at 42 rupture stacks now, a lot. I get the stun here, and I wasn't able to get up quite to the special 2, so we're going to have to do one more rotation, which I was kind of being very scared right here because I didn't know how many more special twos I could evade, and I'm at 11%, and I really didn't want to do this fight again. But yeah, the only reason I kept doing this fight was because Sasquatch is just that fun to play. And I do very, very importantly want to point out that Sasquatch is not by any means the good counter for this fight. This is a full synergy team Sasquatch on this. This is the best he can be, and he still has... He can do it, but it's still a very hard fight. He's not really good for the Gauntlet, but I just wanted to show you that he's not completely useless in the end game, and that he actually does have some good uses. That because the first video didn't really show that. So this Doom is down to 13. We're going to get the special 2 off right here. We're going to intercept with my special 2. And right here you see 73k. So that was a non-crit. If that crit, good Christmas, that would have been a lot of damage. So I do hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you in the next one.